right time to complain about things no one cares about. Hello and welcome to Simple Mike, the series that holds no bars in moaning. Today's victim will be Battlefield 1, which is seriously set in World War 1. Yeah, brilliant fucking naming conventions. Love you guys. Hi. So before we kick all this off, you can call me Bias Bill because I fucking love this game. It's fantastic. I get to shoot things. I get to run around in World War 1. I get to shoot things. I get to drive tanks sometimes. I get to shoot things. It's fantastic. Nothing to hate, nothing to love, nothing to even keep me going on the existential nightmare that is my fucking life. But I digress. So, storyline. I'd like to start this review off by telling you all that I have no fucking clue about the storyline. I didn't use it. I didn't like it. It started off with two guys staring each other down and like trying to hold on to their humanity as their brethren lay dead around them. Don't know what the fuck they were complaining about. But anyway, back onto the story of the game. So you are a World War I soldier, one of them at least, in an immortal army that never dies. And yes, I'm talking about the multiplayer, because I don't play the story of this game. It's a battlefield. You stay away from that shit. You get to pick from one of few classes: the support, the assault, and the medic, and that other one that everyone likes to fucking haunt me with. Depending on what class you choose, you get different weaponry, which doesn't really count for shit when everyone's just using snipers and grenades, or incendiaries, or gas. But guess what? That's still fucking grenades. The amount of times I've been trying to break into an enemy fortress and yet laid waste to by the impending doom of inhaling toxic fumes and burning alive. Thanks, game, you're so fucking realistic. But anyway, it doesn't really matter for shit, because if you're fucking anything but the recon, you're basically dead. And I say recon because I don't want to say scout, because that's fucking stupid. Stop changing names, you bastards. But anyway, snipers are fucking everywhere. They shoot the shit out of you like Swiss cheese. It's terrifying. There's people dead everywhere, blood on your hands, and just to top it all off, oh God, to top it all off, if you're one of the unlucky people to midway through the game stand in the way of the moving Armageddon, then God help your soul. And no, I'm not talking about the blimp or the big battleship. I'm talking about the four-legged tank known as a cavalry horse. This thing's fucking immortal. You can shoot at it with 5,000 people and just still won't die. But never fear, there is one thing to repel this being of death and destruction, which is another cavalry horse with a sword, which insta-kills them for reasons that will never be specified. But if that's not your shindig, there's plenty of other vehicles to hide in while every one of the objectives gets taken randomly. That's right, because this game is very balanced. The more tanks and planes you have, the more likely you're gonna fucking lose, because no one's on the damn objective. Which, to top it all off, when you're not in a tank or a plane, you're a fucking sniper! 5,000 meters away from any fucking objective, trying to pot shot the pansy in the fucking turret. 'Cause reasons. Okay, I'm just gonna state this right now. I fucking hate snipers. I try using a shotgun. Running across the sandy fields while getting pierced multiple times on the head is not a thing that I can come back with my fucking sanity intact. Anyway, mechanics. Let's break it down. So, you can move, you can shoot, you can get bigger guns, and then you can shoot more. That's it. The fucking tanks handle as well as a baby's crib rolling down a rocky hill into a meat grinder, and that's without the wheels, because reasons. And just to top it all off, the planes handle like crap as well. Well, every other one besides from the first one. The bomber is pretty much completely fucking useless unless you're going on bombing runs on tanks, which then it's even more fucking useless because it gets shot down almost immediately because it moves as slow as a snail on fucking ketamine, because reasons. Anyway, I think I've had enough ranting for the tanks and planes. Let's get on to the serious stuff. You know, the real juicy stuff. The stuff that haunts your fucking nightmares. Yeah, you know what I'm going for next, don't you? Fucking bugs. This game is pumped with more bugs than Amanda Bynes' very salty, crusty vagina. And that's after the operations. Yes, I know about things that no one else knows about, because reasons. What the fuck was I talking about? Sorry, Amanda Bynes' vagina kinda got in the way of my train of thought. Oh God, the train! Yes, there's trains in this. Moving tanks of doom and destruction. Why don't they just blockade it? Why? Why don't they just break the tracks? It can't move now. Are you telling me you don't have anything to break tracks? Are you fucking stupid? Fuck you. Anyway, back onto the point. Bugs. This game is littered with more bugs than anything I've ever goddamn witnessed. And trust me, that's a very hefty amount of bugs. I played Skyrim when it first came out, and that was nightmare fuel. But no, this one's horrible. Every now and then, the game suddenly decides to be realistic and give everyone PTSD, turning certain civilians and soldiers blind. Batshit fucking blind. Pure darkness. darkness. The only thing you're able to see is the objectives because they've been burned into the back of your skull. And don't worry though, you have the gas mask, which puts a new filter over your screen, so obviously it's gonna fix it. Fuck no! If you have photosensitive epilepsy, do not do this, because guess what? The autistic kid in the corner of the room decided to go fuck with the light switch, and it's gonna send you into a massive spasm and probably kill you. Do not touch it, you will die. I once spawned into one of these games and got instantly into a plane, finding out that I was blind afterwards. Little did I know that my friend Adam was also joining the game, and he joined me in my escapade. I was relieved, because obviously he could fucking see. Little did I know he fucking couldn't, so we were flying around completely blind with the impending enemy threat. Eventually we hit the fucking ocean and killed like 50 guys. I don't really know how. That is... Oh god, I need an e-cig. Anyway, that concludes my review of this pile of shit. I rate it a 6 out of something. And I say the 6 out of something because it's missing the other 2 6s, you demonic piece of shit. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to really love the fucking game, you're gonna have to get the DLC because those guys are fucking assholes. Fuck EA.